Thank you for tuning in to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast, a no judgment zone podcast that covers lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Even though KC doesn't watch sports, but these are minor details. By the way, he reads tarot cards too. Yes, I really mean it. He reads tarot cards too. And now, the host you've tuned in for, KC Phoenix.
Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with... Oh my goodness. All right. It started... Let me say this over again. I started speaking before it started recording. Welcome back to Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I am your host, KC Phoenix. This story... I decided to do this story because I like happy stories too. And even though I'm not a winner in this, I'm still happy that the person won. So yeah, I just like little stories like this. Anytime somebody wins something or something amazing happens for someone, it makes me feel good for whatever reason. I'm weird like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and discuss this. It's a cute little article. This story's about a month old. So yeah, I just came across it and I was like, you know what? Let me do this. Because it's Christmas Eve, which by the way, Merry Christmas to those who are listening or those who are watching. And I was like, let's talk about something happy. So that's what I'm doing. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Let's get started. So, title of this article: New Jersey online casino player wins $3.5 million jackpot. And it says, you never know when your proverbial ship will come in. There is nothing as sweet as a bettor hitting a jackpot. When all the buttons turn green, everything comes to a standstill. This is what happened to Doris B., a woman from New Jersey who walked away with a whopping $3.5 million on November 28th, one of the largest jackpot prizes to be given out amid the pandemic. Doris B. did not believe her eyes when she was invited by the management of BetMGM to pick up her check valued at $3.5 million. The lady who hails from New Jersey played a $10 slot, which she placed on BetMGM Bogota online casino. After the new November 2021 win, Doris B. became the first woman to win the biggest jackpot in U.S. iGaming's history. The winner, whose second name is still a secret to many people, says she felt lucky hours before placing the bet. Before I placed my odd, I analyzed the odds carefully. I felt as if it was my day, but was not quite sure. Something kept telling me that if I did not hit the jackpot, then someone else could. So I kept the hopes, said Mrs. B. The lady went on to say that now her life will change from the better thanks to the $10 bet she placed on the BetMGM online platform. That being said, you can read reviews for the best New Jersey online casinos and try your luck at the iGaming websites. And by the way, before I finish with this article, this is not an endorsement of gambling. I'm indifferent. We all have free will. You're grown. You can do what you want to do. I don't do casino stuff unless it's money that I'm fine with just departing with. And what I mean by that is I'm not about to go into a casino with the light bill money or the rent money or the car note money or something like that. Usually and I haven't been to casino in forever. The last time I used to go to the casino it's when I lived in Florida, in Miami. And I would go to the casino over in Hollywood, Florida a lot. But when I went to the casino, I went because it was fun to me. The weird thing is, more times than not, I wasn't playing to win the money. I was playing because the game was fun. So I take, a few dollars and I'm just like, oh, this game is fun. I like this. And I'm just enjoying the game itself. I'm not thinking about, oh, well, will I hit the jackpot? Will I win something? Will I win this? Will I win that? I didn't approach it from that mindset most of the time. That might be why I won more than I lost when I did play at the casino when I was in Hollywood, Florida. But it's just not my thing. But as I said, this is not an endorsement of gambling. You can do what you want to do. Either play or don't play. We all have free will. Let me get back to this article. Now that her life has changed forever, Doris has a plan stipulated how she will spend her money. According to Miss B, she will not go back to the same miserable life she was in before the win. Now, I don't know her personally. One thing I know of is most people are like, I think it was Oprah who said that, where if you were not happy when you were poor, you more than likely won't be happy when you're rich. Yeah, your bills will be paid, but it won't change certain things. If anything, it'll just put a magnifying glass on the things that were making you unhappy. It'll put an even larger spotlight on it. So don't think money can solve all of your problems. Even though, as I always say, I would rather cry in a mansion. However, money still won't solve all of your problems. It just won't. If anything, I always tell people, if you had a choice between money or health, I take health all the time. Like excellent health, you can't beat that. Some people are like, well, KC, if you have money, you can buy excellent doctors. True. But also, without the money, there are people who don't have buku money and they live very long, healthy lives. So, just throwing it out there. But some people, they want it all. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Back to this. All right. She said, besides, she said she will not quit gambling, for she has been doing so from time to time. Gambling is something I do whenever I feel I have a few bucks to waste. After all, I reason, if I win, it will be in addition to what I had. If I don't win, I don't lose much, said Miss B. That's the right attitude to have when it comes to gambling. Doris disclosed that it has been her dream to be a winner of a jackpot. She, however, agrees that she didn't know how that would happen. She said, the good thing is it has now happened and my life will never be the same again. As a program manager, Doris said that she has a different view on life. The woman said that she sees many things in different phases that ascend. As such, she now says that after her win, the next thing will be to do volunteer work. Besides, Miss B is planning to take her family for trips to see some of the world's magnificent locations. BetMGM's previous jackpots. Although Miss B's broke the United States of America single jackpot, it is not the first one BetMGM has given out. In 2020, the online gaming platform gave out a $3.2 million grand prize to a winner. The winner, Sherry W., has spent $2 for the bet. The Luck O, the jackpot, had been highly publicized by the organizers. However, the number of those who came forward to participate was not what the organizers anticipated. Back then, Sherry won $3,266,476.20, setting New Jersey's new jackpot record. Before Sherry's win, another bettor has smashed what was then regarded the biggest jackpot in the history of New Jersey. According to records, the Betfair Let It Ride jackpot prize, which was valued at $1.52 million, was scooped in 2015. Following the 2020 $3.2 million win, the winner said, I have had nasty experiences in the past with several New Jersey casino applications. When I finally found BetMGM, I liked everything I saw. The games were interesting and inviting, something that kept me playing. I'm so thrilled that I won, and I'm definitely going back to place more odds. Since New Jersey allowed online gambling in 2013, a lot has been happening, starting with jackpots that were valued as low as $1 million to now $3.5 million have been won. Scotty W. was the first gambler to hit a $1 million jackpot after playing Pillars of Asgard Golden Nugget single spin. Then came the $1.5 million jackpot winner in 2015, Sherry W., who hit $3.2 million in 2020, and now Doris B, who walked home early this month with a whopping $3.5 million. According to critics, although Sherry's prize was the biggest, there were other smaller prizes. All the other prizes would come from the progressive jackpot, which Sherry won a part of it. The other slots that could yield to smaller wins include MGM Grand Millions, Loot, Akuman, Going Nuts, Melon Madness, and Biker Pigs. Okay. All these slots can only... Wait a minute, that's a typo. All these slots can only be assessed by those gamblers who take part in New Jersey online gambling platforms. About BetMGM. BetMGM is a major player in the betting industry. In fact, the company is among the elite companies with massive revenue. The company brushes shoulders with other top contenders such as DraftKings and FanDuel. Caesars, another gaming conglomerate, is also emerging fast. The latter is penetrating key U.S. markets after the investor launched a serious advertising campaign. Since the campaign has managed to capture the hearts of the advertisers, the gaming company is proving unstoppable. Apart from Borgata, BetMGM is offering iGaming on other platforms such as Party Casino, which is BetMGM's own brand. Other sources claim that BetMGM is so far the largest operator in the online gaming industry. Those who support the narrative say there is a possibility of claims because the gaming company is currently operating in 4 states. The 4 are Pennsylvania, New Jersey, West Virginia, and Michigan. In New Jersey alone, BetMGM says it accumulated a total of $341.3 million worth of revenue from January 2021 to October 2021. Other major wins. While Doris's win is perhaps the biggest jackpot to be won in New Jersey, it is not the biggest single prize to be given out. In 2013, a Finnish gambler hit what remains to be the single largest mega jackpot. The online slot was valued at a whopping 17.8 million euros, which is the equivalent of a staggering $23.6 million, the value of the exchanged money back then. Wow. Can you imagine winning that online? That's a lot of money. Okay. So yeah, I just found the story. I thought it was really cool. I love when people win things, and you know what they say, more money, more problems. Hopefully she won't have more problems. It seems like she has a level head though, especially with her philosophy, which I was talking about earlier myself, where she says she doesn't go in betting what she doesn't have. So seems like a level-headed lady. I'm happy for her. I just wanted to do this because it's Christmas, and why not talk about something nice? That's all I have. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.